When it comes to predator hunting, your rifle is super important, but just as equally important are the optics that you have sitting on top. And what we decided to pair with the Springfield Armory Waypoint Model 2020 is we threw a Burris Veracity scope on top. And this has performed phenomenally for us this week out here in South Texas. So you're probably wondering what zoom range or how big of a scope do I need on this? And as you can see behind me, South Texas is pretty thick. So we knew we weren't gonna be taking a lot of long shots. We weren't gonna be taking anything crazy like 300, 400, 500 yard shots. And so we needed something that we could back out if need be, if we had something get on tight on us, but we also needed a little bit of range. So that's why this 2 to 10 scope worked perfectly for us. When it comes to deciding about the type of reticle that you need on your scope, there's front focal plane and rear focal plane. So on other guns, you'll see where you have a fixed reticle. So that reticle doesn't get any bigger, doesn't get any smaller as you zoom up or zoom down on that scope. Well, what we went with on the Veracity was a front focal plane, also known as first focal plane. And so what that allowed us to do is that reticle, as you zoom in and zoom out, changes in size. That came in really handy this week, especially just as fast as these predators moved in. And so you either had to be backed out, or if we had a long shot at 150, 200, 300 yards, we could zoom in and that reticle actually grew in size for us. The cool thing about front focal plane is your holdovers or your reticles don't change. Whereas on a rear focal plane scope, that changes. Your holdovers change as you zoom in and zoom out. And so that's what's really nice about having this, is the ease of use and just predator hunting in general. These animals come in quick, they come in hot. And so you got to change at a moment's notice. And that's where having that front focal plane or first focal plane comes in super handy. So if you're a big predator hunter, you know that you're probably gonna have to change spots a lot. You're gonna be moving, you're gonna be running and gunning, and you're gonna be on your feet a lot. And so that's when weight matters. So not only do you want a light rifle, you wanna be able to have a light scope and just a total lightweight setup. And so this Veracity is super lightweight, and just paired on top of this rifle, it made a great combo for walking up and down these senderos, because we would sit down, set up, make a call. If nothing happened, we'd move another 200, 300, 400 yards down the sendero, or we'd be going up ridges, down in gullies. And so it was really nice to just have a lightweight and compact rifle and rifle scope on top. One of the other really great features about this Veracity scope is the fact that the reticle is actually etched into the glass, and that helps it have super high precision. And that's what you're looking for whenever you're trying to pick the right scope for whatever rifle you want to put it on. And not only do you have that, this scope comes equipped with your MAD turret system, and that stands for modular adjustment dials. And so the really great thing about Burris is they actually give you a couple of options to where you can choose either competition style turrets to go on top of these scopes, or just your standard turrets that go on here. But this just allows you to make clicks and do whatever you need to, and just be easily adjustable on the fly whenever you're out in the field. Another great feature of this Burris Veracity scope is that you have parallax adjustment. So what is that? What does it allow you to do? So whenever you're shooting out at further distances, that reticle might actually not appear to be in the center of the scope. And so what that allows you to do, depending on the distances, you can go all the way from 50-yard adjustments all the way up to an infinity adjustment. So if you're shooting out to really far distances, it gives you that capability. From taking this thing out to the range, getting it sighted in, taking it out to the field and chasing after these coyotes and bobcats, it's been a great option for us. It's fit the bill. So if that's what you're looking for, highly recommend it.